Hi, this is Kristin McInerney with the Setter's Times. I'm here with local Pacechester residents Kaylee Sherwood and Valerie Eristil. So what are your guys' opinions on the Olympics potentially coming to Pacechester in 2020?
I'm concerned. I feel like we're not prepared as a town for the amount of funding that's going to have to go into this. Like, we haven't really, the specifics of how we're paying for all of this hasn't really come into play. Like, are taxes being raised? Are they taking it out of just government funding in general? Who's paying for this? Because I'm not prepared to have any of my taxes raised. I don't think I can afford that. I'm just concerned about specifically what are they doing, because if they're building new buildings specifically just for the Olympics, what's happening with those after? It's just a lot of concerns that nobody's really addressed yet.
A lot of people live in multi-family homes around here, so I'm just wondering, you're not going to displace just one family, but multiple families at one time. And of course, it's not going to affect the more richer people, the richer areas, more the poor areas, because those people are easier to buy out their homes. So it sounds a little bit like gentrification.
So the mayor has publicly come out and said that she doesn't support the Olympics coming to Pacechester in 2020, and there's other organizations like POP who are actively trying to keep the Olympics out. Do you think that they're doing enough to potentially keep the Olympics out, or are they failing in their efforts so far?
I mean, social media can only be useful until a point. There has to be an actual physical conversation of, okay, do we really want to do this? How is this going to work? If we do not want to do this, I think that has to be made clear on more of a physical standpoint. Maybe do a vote, a poll of the town, something like that. Because just on social media alone, I don't think is enough.
I do agree. I feel like that's not they're in the position of the government. We can go to social media and that can be our only outlet, or we can try voting and doing stuff like that. But if they're in the position of the government, they can try to do more. So if she is our mayor, she's the only one that really is protecting us from this coming. So I feel yeah, she has to do more.
Mm-hmm. So you feel as a community you're not getting enough information and you're not being communicated?
It was just little town gossip that was even spread with us. So I don't know why we weren't even informed about this. Now it's an impending doom. We don't even have any say in this.
Mm-hmm. And also about the water in town that has had high levels of adenovirus and high turbidity levels that can be dangerous to your health. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that there's been enough going on to inform you about it?
I don't think that we've been informed enough on the town as how this happened, what's being done to combat this. As a town, I don't feel like we're informed in general. So my main concern is just figure out not only how this happened, but how we can stop it.
No, I have to agree. This is just something that's horrible. We said, kids are dying from this, and the fact that the government's kind of turning a blind eye to it. You know what I mean? It's not like this probably didn't happen by some freak accident. Someone somewhere had to have known, because stuff like this is regulated and checked. So someone was either being lazy or just thought little town of Garza wouldn't matter. But it does matter, because this is affecting people's lives. Literally life and death matter. So it should be taken a lot more seriously than it is.
So what do you think the government, the Pacechester mayor, and also the community organizations like POP, Pacechester 2020, Chode FC, what do you think they can do to better inform you and just keep you in the loop and keep you safe as a community?
And I think more town hall meetings are definitely necessary. More, just if we're going to use social media, use that as a platform of information. Get what the people need to know out there. If we have to, and just in general of not only being informed but actually getting things done. The people need to be involved in some type of decision that's being made as to how we're going to combat this.
Yeah, because we're not passive citizens, we're active citizens. So we feel that we're not living up to our full potential, because we can't actually be active because we're not no one's letting us.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. I'm Kristin McInerney with the Setter's Times.